What's going on, guys? It's Bob here, and today I'm making a little like sit-down type vloggy video. It's kind of talking about like the next steps for the channel. So basically we're going to start out with telling you about my first car, my daily driver that I'm driving currently. I drive a 1991 300ZX, and the picture, I don't want to show any, like I'm not going to pick up the camera and show you guys. The picture of the car will actually be the thumbnail, so you've already seen the car if you're clicking on this video. But yeah, that's my daily driver right now. It has just over 167,000 miles on it, and that is a lot of miles for a car. But then again, it is like what, 25, 26 years old. So basically, what I want to do is I'm not actually allowed to sell my car because my mom partly owns the car. So what I plan on doing is sometime in the future, within the next year possibly, I actually want to get a Honda S2000. And I mean, then again, that's not technically what most people would think is a daily driver car unless you're really into the car scene. But I'm under the belief that you could daily drive anything if you really want to. Like, if that's your passion, if that's the car you really love, then you should be able to daily drive it. And that's why I daily drive my Nissan, because when I got it, it was my first car and I didn't have a second car, so I technically had to daily drive it. But when I was going and looking for cars, I was under the belief that, I really love this car and I'm gonna daily drive it. Currently it's only the V6 non-turbo, and it is an automatic, so it's not necessarily what most people in the car scene would choose for their first pick, but I was just so in love with the car that it wasn't really gonna matter to me whether if it was automatic or manual or anything like that. And plus, when I got it, I actually got it off Craigslist, and it was the nicest one on Craigslist currently at the time. There was maybe two other ones that were non-turbos, but they were manual and they had more miles on them, but some of them had like different panel colors, and I didn't have the money to get it repainted. But I got it for about $3 grand, and I was actually going to sell it probably like a month or two ago, and I was going to get probably $4 grand out of it, and I was going to use that car to use that money to pay for the beginning of an S2000. And the one that I'm currently looking at, they want about 11 for it, and it's got 106,000 miles on it, which I think it's an 01. So I mean, that's a lot of miles, but for how old that car is, I don't think it's that much. You can't really pick and choose when it comes to S2000s. There's only a certain amount on the road nowadays that are actually worth buying. So I think that's going to be the next step for this channel. I kind of want to stray away from the gameplay and go into the more vloggy type stuff. I just think it's a better route to take. I mean, there are a lot of new games coming out, and there's definitely a lot of stuff that I want to play, but I mean, when I play those games, I'm really just trying to have a good time. I don't really want to get into just recording those all the time. I just don't think like that's the best route for my channel. The most views on the channel currently are just vlog type videos. There are some gameplay videos that have close to 100 views and stuff like that, but I mean, unless in the future, if all the original subscribers like you guys are sticking around and you guys want to see gameplay, then yeah, I'll change it up. I'll do like gameplay some days, and I'll do vlog type videos the next days. But I think the next step for the channel is definitely going to be getting a new car and kind of going through the process of adding custom parts. Like definitely going to do an exhaust system. I probably won't be able to do that and install myself. I'm not sure though. I do have a brother that's really good at working on cars, and I want him to kind of be my mentor when it comes to installing stuff, because I want to show you guys all this stuff that I install. I don't want to have to take it somewhere and have it done and then be like, oh, I got it installed, so here's what it sounds like, or here's what it looks like. Currently on the car that I'm looking at, the S2000, there are like splitters, or not splitters, like ground effects on the car, and I don't think it looks that good on an S2000. So when I get the car, I will probably take those off and show you the process of that, and show you like the before or after. I mean, this is even if I get the car at all. If that car is still for sale, when I have the ability to actually start purchasing it and paying for it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that the ground effects look good on the car. But the reason I really am looking at getting an S2000 is pretty much for the driving experience. Anybody that has driven or owned an S2000 knows that it's probably one of the best cars ever made in terms of driving experience. It's got short shifter, light clutch, it's lightweight, graded handling, it's got probably the best power per liter in any car in the world until the Ferrari 458 came out. And that's pretty insane considering that it's only a sports car made by Honda, who, I mean, more in recent years has strayed away from any rear wheel or, you know, even manual. You can't even get very many cars in manual in Honda anymore, except for the new Type R and the SI. But I just think that I really want to make that step whenever I have the ability to actually buy the car. It'll be kind of difficult driving it in the winter. If you guys don't know, I live in Ohio, so the winters can either be absolutely no snow until February or start snowing in October, and it gets pretty bad if we have extremely bad winters here. But I honestly don't think that it would be that bad of an issue, considering the car has like a 50-50 weight distribution. Even though it is rear wheel drive, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. The only thing that would really kind of affect the car would be rust, because we do salt our roads here, but I can get like a spray protectant on the bottom at some car shop and spray the car off every time I drive in the snow if there's salt on the ground. But yeah, guys, I really just wanted to talk to you guys about this next step, and I'm sorry about like the camera angle, how I have to keep like ducking down. I actually have it on like a light that's on this outside table, and that's kind of the best video shooting thing right now because I don't have a tripod, I don't have a camera, I'm just using my phone right now. But yeah, I'm really excited for the new things coming out on the channel. I do apologize for not posting so much, but like I mentioned in my last video, I'm really just trying to enjoy my time in the summer. Like, I'm actually like free to do things now. I'm not in school. I will be like in college, online college, near the end of August, but even that won't really take up much of my time because I don't have class every day. Projects will be a hassle, but for the first couple of months I'm really not doing anything extreme in the class. So I mean, I really want to boost the views and the subscribers on my channel, and I'm not saying I want to do it for the money, but I really do just want to have people around the world watching these videos and enjoying, and I want to be able to go to events like VidCon and stuff like that and be able to like start having people like walk up to me and stuff like that. And I've never had experiences like that, and I probably won't for 2, 3, 4 years, but I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I do have a lot of plans for this channel. But thank you guys so much for watching me vent on this video basically and tell you like all the new stuff that I'm planning and stuff like that. I don't know when or if it'll happen. I may have to change my mind on the car that I get, something like that. But yeah, whatever car I get, all the videos of the installs will all be on this channel, and basically be like a new vlog type channel. It's kind of straying away from the gameplay like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It's been viral, and I'll see you guys later.